Like I say, I know that Nixon said, "Well, those pictures are models. That's a model. That's obviously a model. Those aren't real." But there's also pictures of them on the ground showing those same buildings being burnt out and destroyed. Nixon tried to say, and Carter tried to say, and Kennedy tried to say that those are actually models and not real photos of burnt out. We never firebombed anyone. He said it's that Hitler guy. It was American planes. And there's even bomb base footage of those firebombs being dropped. Kennedy or Nixon or one of the presidents ordered that firebombing using my American planes. America attacked Japan first. That's what all the investigations, all the trials were about. That's why Nixon actually was impeached. He killed thousands of American citizens in Japan. They weren't warned. America wasn't supposed to attack anyone. There was a building, a factory with American citizens. There's over 1,500 American citizens that died in that firebombing attack. That was ordered by an American president. The reason for that, of course, is that they said, if you do not produce stuff for America, we will bomb you. That's what Nixon or Carter said to the Japanese. The Japanese were like, they're forcing us. Nixon had his own clothing line that were made in sweatshops in Japan. If you don't produce for the president! Nixon had his own money. That's how Nixon had money. They were forcing Japan to sew for them. That's why the firebombing happened. Because Japan wouldn't sew anymore for them. Or they couldn't get the stuff or something. Anyway, so Carter or Nixon ordered the firebombing of Japan. That was carried out by American bombers. Because America needed suits. Like I say, Nixon and Carter should have been dragged out into the streets and killed. So should the whole Kennedy family. It was them. One of them. Like I said, they all knew each other though. Apparently there's some sort of connection between the presidents. They knew each other when they were kids or something like that. Came up with the whole plan. Anyway, the whole presidency's a scam, you see? I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, and they had been forcing Japan or some small country to do labor for them and then bombing them. America was actually the perpetrator of every war. Every instigation. It was actually American bombers, American guns. Like I said, the truth of what America did was actually really bad. Like I said, it wasn't Germany having people sterilized, it was America. White Star. The American presidents. They were the board member for the White Star company. And then they orchestrated this whole thing as White Star Line. Pretending that there were other countries, but there weren't. There was just White Star. And the presidents, which were actually board members. Which all voted unanimously to kill me. I was supposed to be on the Titanic. Froze to death. Except I'm Lucifer and the real creator of humanity. So, theoretically, he died on the ship. That's why they waited 2 weeks to report the Titanic missing. Because my parents and me were supposed to be on that ship and dead. So, well, you see, Rodney goes, the allegations of my death are vastly vastly over whatever. Anyway, Rodney laughs about it because he thinks he's Lucifer or God. Godney. God. Anyway, they were all in on it. Of course. I can't believe that 5 of my own close people actually orchestrated my own death. Anyway, whatever. Lucifer, the creator, betrayed. I don't know. It's funny using someone's technology against them. Anyway, like I say, I don't really know or care. I mean, it's like, well, I'm still the creator of humanity, so, and 9 races, and I would be dead right now if it wasn't for the fact that I was the creator of humanity and 9 races and lots of things. So, but like I say, Nixon thought he had this scam going, you see. We just threaten them with our bombers and we get whatever we want. Carter, Nixon, they all came up with it. Kennedy family. Kennedy family was originally from Germany, though, so they had some right to something. And that's kind of how they knew about other things. Anyway, it's really bad. People in the 50s and 40s and 50s were trying to force the rest of the world to support America. Support the creator, the president. Anyway, apparently the Pope was God, and they did like this God. The Pope is God, and we work for God. One nation under God. Anyway, Nixon was a lying, cheating, did not care, and so is Carter and Kennedy family. Like I said, the best people that you think are the best people really aren't. So, anyway, it was all lies. Mostly it was just like a bunch of humanity wanting to give their creator a special time, special life. But Nixon and Carter, they all wanted to have their special time first. We get ours first, sir. So, anyway, I was just a kid, or I was just one person, and I was dead. Or in a coma. Kenny arranged the whole thing. Their family member went to school, another one worked in a court, made sure I was adopted, and then put into a coma. And swish, swish, swish with a pick. Somebody told me. Someone said, well, I wouldn't really consider a lobotomy being swish, swish until you stop breathing, but that's what they did. So, anyway, very much in my past, apparently. Although some people would say it's my future. Oh, no. I think that's against the law. Anyway. So they killed me quite a few times. It's funny getting a creator to be a human and then killing him. Kill God. Well, his name's Lucifer, but the Antichrist. You mean the guy who invented everything and then you killed? Oh, well. And actually the first entity of the one that created humanity. And 12 other races. So, it runs pretty deep. Some really powerful friends, that's who I know, said Nixon. Or somebody. Oh, really? Anyway, it's kind of funny.